Please enjoy this clip from my segment on the Nomad Network, a MF'er in Da Kitchen.
Chef, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, live and direct.
All right, that means it's time. That means it's time, huh, kids?
I think it's about that time.
All right, you want to go ahead and get him ready? Hey, Chef, give me a thumbs up if you feel ready back there. If you can hear me, I think he's having a okay. He's ready.
All right, you ready to rock and roll?
I see you, Crimson, man. I feel you, man. I feel you in a deep way. Trust me. Yeah, we remember you, Ron. What's up, man? Long time no see. Wait, you telling me you can't see his stuff in there?
I don't see it.
Here we go.
Chef Trips. Chef Trips. Chef Trips. Chef Trips. A motherfucker in the kitchen. And it will be beautiful.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. I don't know. It's cold up here, man, and everybody's feeds are a little bit, Chef Trip is in the Chicago area.
It's Ron Winarski.
What up, Ron? What up, Patrick Higgins?
Remember me?
He puts himself in there. Hopefully his feed is good.
Boom, there he is. Your chef.
Hello.
Nice.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
We can do both. How you doing, chef?
Welcome to the kitchen of Seared Trips. I'm your owner and proprietor, Chef Trips, or as we are known on some extra sauce on the Wednesday nights on the Nomad Network and on Cats and Canuck and on Sports Chicago Style. I am that MF'er in Da Kitchen.
Just so you know, you're a little bit grainy. You're a little bit grainy, chef, and a little bit delayed, but I think it's trying to catch up. But keep going.
Okay, very well. I will talk. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can for the people that are cold right now, as we heard that riveting story about batteries and alternators around the country, and you may need a warm sustenance that has protein, that has vegetables, and that has carbohydrates, and is very customizable to whatever taste and flavors you may have for your dietary requirements and/or restrictions. So if we can go to the stove camp, please. We will show you that for tonight's program, we are working with. Are we there? Oh, there we are. Okay, go. Do we still have this shot?
Go ahead, kids. I'm producing and I shouldn't be.
Can we see it? There we are. Okay, very well. Now we have on the back burner over here, literally, a pot of water that is simmering that we're gonna boil. But on the front burner, we have our wok. So it's gonna wok your world for this morning's program.
Waka.
And so we will heat up our wok on a medium-high heat. And we're going to hit that with a little bit of the olive oil, just as a coating for the base. And then as that heats up, we have our other ingredients that we will introduce along the ways. But the point I was going to make here, I just forgot. But as this heats up, this will feature some of the ingredients that are known to be loved on the Nomad Network. And stay tuned for those. All right, so now as soon as we get a little sizzle here, we will make sure that the wok is hot. and then we will introduce our chicken. Now, our chicken right here, these are breast that I cut in half that way, and then put in a marinade. And while this heats up, if the producer could please show the video, and then I will put the chicken in there, and it will be going while you watch the video on the marinade. Thank you very much.
All right, Chef, I got you. Coming up.
Come on, Mr. Producer. Hey, mute your feed, Trips. What happened? You ain't got no volume on it, kids.
Please enjoy this Asian marinade for chicken from the kitchen of Chez Trips. Mince 3 to 5 cloves of garlic, more or less to taste. Add about a tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, about a tablespoon of sriracha, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Then give it a really good mix. Then add the chicken piece by piece, coating both of the sides into the marinade. Once all coated, give it a good stir once again, cover, then refrigerate for several hours to overnight. You can either bake it or grill it. Find all of the ingredients and instructions on the Chez Trips page at sportschicagostyle.com. Enjoy!
All right. Let's get that down. There we go.
Now we have our chicken that you saw that was marinated, and we have it in our wok. And we're going to leave it down on this one side here so it gets a nice sear on that side, and then we will turn it over. The point here is not to fully cook it all the way done and true, but to get a nice sear on the outer sides of both of these sides.
Okay, I'm just interested to see where this
Are
is
you
going.
hearing me? Okay.
Just trying to see where it's
Do you
going.
have an idea of where this is going?
A slight one, but I don't want to jump the gun. A slight one. I'm just observing right now. I know it smells good.
The aromas with the sweetness of the honey and the soy sauce and all of the ginger and the garlic, and yes, it does smell incredible. And you can see the sizzle and then the flavor that is dancing up.
Ooh.
And so now make sure the back pot is going, so you're not waiting for that to get hot.
Nice cut on the chicken breast, by the way, Chef.
Say again, please.
I said nice cut on the chicken breast. Nice, precise cuts. That was nice looking.
Thank you very much. And so now we want to see that nice sear right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
We want to get a little more golden. We want a nice coloring to it. So we'll move it around because we do not want it to burn, and we want it to be somewhat of the even golden around all of these sides.
So quick question, Chef. Is that a steel wok? Is that a steel wok or an
Say that
acrylic?
again.
Is that a steel wok?
This is, I believe this is a carbon fiber steel.
Nice.
And now we give that a turn.
There you are. There we go. Got a hot side.
This
And
might
that's why you rotate it around.
This might be the first time I'm watching you cook where I'm not like, damn, I gotta go get myself something to eat. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I quite literally had something very similar today. So I'm just kind of feeling what I cooked and what I was eating and what I made, and I'll clue you into that when you're done.
All right, very good, very good.
Looks great.
And so now we will let that other side go right there. And I will prepare some other things right here. And so now as you can see, you get some char and a little sear all the way around. And that will come in handy later for the layer of the flavor.
Patrick Higgins is surprised that you went with the olive oil.
I was gonna say the same thing. I would have went with a
peanut.
No, I would have went with sesame, just for the whole Asian.
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, that's too Asian-y.
Oh, brother, the flavor you get out of sesame oil will change your life.
I got it.
Okay.
I use it.
Okay, now that we have some coloration on both of these sides, I'm going to reduce the heat to a medium low and remove the chicken. And we will set this aside for the moment while it rests, and we will address the rest of the dish.
All right. There's some caramelization going on in that pot, though.
Mm-hmm.
So as that is set to the side, now what do we do with all of this flavory goodness? I know.
Vegetables in it. Oh, butter. And
we add butter.
Now you taking it. Now it's in big back status.
And now with that, we have a little butter. We want to move that around a little bit. We want that butter up in there with all of that chicken and the marinade and all of those flavors. And so we are deglaze the pot.
You can make a little candy out of that, because I got a feeling some of that flavoring in there is teriyaki.
Yeah. Well, it is very much.
Oh yeah, you can make a little candy out of that, some brittle candy.
Now we add our vegetables.
Yeah. This is what we call a stir fry.
And now we have our onion, we have our green pepper, and we have our carrots.
So what do you okay, I can't I'm gonna let the chef cook, man. Let the chef cook.
I see that I have piqued your curiosities.
You have.
Now we want to get all of the vegetables coated into all of the buttery goodness. And so all of the sides will be covered. And as the vegetables sweat and soften, the flavors will go all up in there.
So the chef obviously likes a little crunch in his vegetables, because I might have boiled those carrots a little bit first.
So you're like me with that, huh? Like I'm not like I like my vegetables cooked through, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's just me.
Yeah, man. But it's not for everybody. But
I know a lot of people complain about it, love their stuff crunchy. My wife hates it, wants her shit crunchy. But
we have our flame on about a medium heat over our wok, and we need to just keep the water there. That is fine. As long as it stays warm, we will need it a little bit. And so now we got a nice little what do you call that? The sizzle going on the wok. So we will let that sizzle for a little bit.
Man, it's making me
and now that that's there, into these vegetables, we will add a little bit of the. Where am I looking for? Over here. Somebody mentioned earlier something about the sesame seed oil.
That was this guy.
So we want to do a teaspoon of that.
You know what? And I got some chicken kebabs in there too, man.
All right. So now that those are in there.
Yeah, man.
And then also we want to add some of the Chinese spice powder.
Chinese spice powder.
The 5 spice powder.
5 spice.
I wonder what that shit
And
is.
those spices, I will tell you in a moment. You want to get a nice covering. There we go. Those spices include are the cinnamon, the anise seed, cloves, ginger, and fennel seed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put that away.
Fennel's gonna tamp it up.
That's as Asian as it comes.
And then we want to also add a few flakes of the crushed red peppers.
Oh, that's toilet action right there. That was just
You so scared. Don't be scared now.
it's toilet bomb shit right there.
Sheesh.
Then we give that a mix. And we want to get all of those flavors, all of those vegetables.
That red pepper is gonna whoop your hind part, chef.
Oh, it will be fine because I went light. Only a few flakes will do. If you want more, you can have more, but you want to add very little in the beginning because you don't want to have it too hot from the beginning.
Patrick
And
Higgins.
so those sweat out.
So Patrick Higgins just asked me, have you ever had bibimbap? I have absolutely never heard of that.
That is a nickname for a lady that we used to know that lived around the way. She was very full-figured, and it was not a complimentary nickname, but that's what she was known as, the bibimbap.
Patrick, you walk right into that one, bro. Oh, snap.
Man, I'm gonna have to go get this damn chicken kebabs, man. He keeping this shit up.
Okay, now we did not salt anything as of yet, but we do want to add just a little bit.
Oh, I was gonna say, you could have soyed this motherfucker.
No,
Settle down.
Okay,
soy sauce might be proper.
That's what I'm saying. I would do 2
So right
things.
now, as these are sweated out a little bit more, they are not as crunchy, but as there are still more cooking to do, we will push these to the side.
Hey, chef, since you already added the salt, don't do the soy.
Well, we do have soy that is salt-free as well.
Oh, okay. In that case.
And so now, into here, we have the minced ginger and garlic.
Ooh, that's a lot of ginger.
Nice.
That's a lot of ginger. Boy, you gonna grow new hair on parts of your body you didn't know you needed it.
And we're going to use all of the juices that are still in there from the butter and all of the other juices.
Ginger.
And we want to let that just go right there for a few minutes. We don't want it to burn. So we want to, if you could smell what I smell. So now that we get that aroma going, we want to mix it in to all of the vegetables.
So Chef Kev Sir, shout out for coming up in here. Welcome in. He said, "What are you cooking, sir?"
I am cooking something very delectable. One moment, sir. One moment. Because the next ingredient, this is the sardines from the Louisiana hot sauce. But you can use regular sardines, or you can use anchovies, or you can skip this step. But we want to throw those little fishies in there. And that's all. Not wait, one more. You get in there, little fishy. You get in there. And you little fishies, wait your turn.
That's where you lost.
So now that the little fishies are in there, we want to give those a little shot.
I'm thinking the same damn thing, man.
That's where you lost me.
Yeah.
All right, you could just got anchovies, man.
Because the sardines are more accessible than the anchovies, and they are not as salty as the anchovies. So that's why I did not add too much salt earlier, because of the sardines for the saltiness of them. So now we add the next layer of flavor into the vegetables with the sardines. And so now we have many different layers of flavor.
Chef, and you got the hot sauce ones on top of that.
Falls out. He said, "Fuck it." Oh snap, Patrick. No, just add the fish sauce. Patrick said.
Okay, so now that we have that in there, and all of the juices have cooked out, we know it is time now to add our next ingredient, which is the everybody's favorite. Everybody needs it. Everybody loves it. We will add 6 cups of water. Now, in this stage, you can use chicken broth, chicken bouillon, or beef broth, or vegetable broth, or any of the flavored broths. But right now, I am going to utilize the water. But now, to the water and the broth, we will be adding some of this, which is, as soon as I open the damn jar. One moment, please.
I'm afraid to tell you, but no matter what kind of broth you put in here at this point, it's sardine soup now. It is sardine
there we
soup.
go. Okay, so now we will add our better than bouillon. So this will flavor the water instead of the broth.
Man,
and so now, better than bouillon. This is the roasted, seasoned roasted chicken flavor.
We have strayed into uncharted territory.
And then now, next, we will add, get that out of the way. Speaking of the fish sauce, we will add some fish sauce.
Oh, now we don't do that too?
A little bit of there, not too much, because a little bit will do ya.
You already went to heaven, now you shit.
That is a very nasty smell. Indeed. Now, indeed, we will add a little oyster sauce.
Oh no!
Now you're talking. Hoisin needs to be in it.
Man, this is a fish stew, man.
You gotta have the hoisin though. Hoisin has to be.
This is a fish stew that the chicken is just he's just a little side dish to this.
I would have lived without the sardines. I gotta admit. The rest, everything
and
else.
And now we will add the hoisin sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, are we doing that too?
Oh, you gotta put the hoisin in. I just told you. And if you got huge balls, you add a little sriracha.
Well, as we are still acting, we will add a splash of this Worcestershire sauce.
It's gonna be
just
all
about there.
Breaking loose in your stomach, Chef.
We add that in there, and then we will now add. What was that about huge balls?
I said your stomach. It's gonna be all hell breaking loose in your stomach.
We're gonna let that little sriracha in there.
There you go. That's it. Now you got it.
And then also we want to add a few splashes of the red hot.
Damn. Yeah,
you might want to go and cut up some hot dogs and put in
that.
there.
That's gonna fly out of your ass.
You might as well cut up some hot dogs.
Like
and then now our next layer of vegetable to absorb all of the liquid while it simmers are the mushrooms.
What else you got? Somebody said.
What else we got are the rest of our fishies.
Ah,
Andy Banks.
So get them there, little fishies.
He came and he says, "What the huge balls?"
And so now we will give all of this a mix.
he said you. Hey, Crimson said you making some goddamn fertilizer.
And now, do we have understanding of what we are making?
No, hell no, I ain't got no understanding whatsoever.
I thought this was a stir fry. I'm a little worried.
I have no understanding whatsoever. What is
Like, if it was me, I would put some noodles in that water.
And then now we will need we will add the star of anise. This is not edible, but it is like a bay leaf with the flavor.
What is that?
Star of anise.
Oh man.
Okay.
They look like these little things.
The whole shit look like a
I've never
stomach ache.
seen that before.
This is a stomach ache.
What kind of flavor?
Yes, this is kind of sweet, kind of licoricey, like black licorice smelling, kind of.
Somebody in the chat said it's Mary.
We was wrong. Marijuana.
Mary Jane, Mary.
I don't think you.
So
You got to plant marijuana. I don't think you can cook it.
Oh,
so now
I guess
that
you could.
we have all of these together, we can now prepare our chicken by slicing it into more manageable sizes.
and you might as well throw that shit on in there. You might as well throw that shit on in there. You ain't that shit gonna eat it all up, man. It's gonna break it up by itself.
Man, Paul Rodriguez. Somewhere there's a grocery store with their missing their entire spice rack. Oh snap!
Well, this has many different layers of flavor, as you see. As you do not add them all at the same time, that they cook into each other and then they add to each other. And so now we have the vegetables that have their own flavors. We have the chicken that has its own flavor, and then we have the broth, which has its own flavors. And with all of the combination, they are very complementary of each other. And so now we have I almost forgot another ingredient that is sitting here to the side, which is not a replacement for the hoisin sauce, but just a little bit of the.
Hold on, man.
Of the
Chef, that can't take no more ingredients, man.
What are you putting in there? Honey?
honey.
Okay.
Holy shit. What
As soon as here we come. Not too much. Just a little boop, boop, and a little boop, boop. There we go. That is enough.
What in the whole hell? This is good for somebody somewhere, but I don't know about humans.
And so now that we get all of that in there, waste not, once more. Put those away, and then we give it another stir. And so now we have all of the vegetables, we have the proteins, and all of the flavors that will be all over the flavor palette of the tongue, from the savory to the sweet, to the spicy, to the hot, to the bitter. So we have a little dust. And I almost forgot, we need a couple of splashes of the soy sauce. There we go.
You got some ramen noodles? Might as well throw some.
Well, what we will do, the noodles, like if you have the ramen noodles, the little thin ones from the packages, you could utilize those. You could utilize the rice noodles that are longer, but for what we will be doing, we will be utilizing the spaghettis, and we're going to use the whole wheat spaghettis. And so we're going to prepare them al dente, in the back burners so that they are not fully cooked, but they will finish cooking in the broth. So they will be added to there as well as that will be boiling in a second, as it should have already been. But also, we need to bring out another ingredient. Oh, there it is. When we make our final, we will be adding spinach to the bowls, and so we will make a space in here. We will add the pasta and a few noodles, and the pasta will finish cooking in the broth, and the noodles will wilt, and that will be one serving. So we're not putting the spinach in all of it, and we're not putting the pasta in all of it. But we are preparing the pasta to the point that if you want to reheat it, when you put it back in there, it is almost done. Oh. And then you can add the baby spinaches at will, and they will wilt very quickly.
Hold on, chef. I mean, open up that refrigerator drawer at the bottom, man. You might find some bean cherries back there from earlier in the summer or something. Throw them in there.
Some who?
Some bean cherries or something. You put everything else in there.
Well, if I had some of the boo-boo cherries, I would.
Buddy, give this man some milk. Oh my God!
What the whole?
All right, he gets in there. All right, so that is all in there now, and that is in there. Oh, and over here. Now we will recombine as we bring the broth up to a boil and let all of the flavors marry up with their own unique personalities as well as their own flavor profiles. And so the last one right here that I cut right here, we put these into smaller chunks that we seared earlier. And then we can reintroduce our chicken.
Oh Lord, man, you might have to get a skimmer or something to get some of that moss off the top of it.
Oh my God, the chat is killing me though. Y'all too much, man.
Oh
killing me.
Man. This is an adventure right here.
And so now the chicken, if that's why we did not have to worry about cooking it all the way earlier, because it is going into our broth and it is going to boil and finish cooking in here.
Man, I hope nothing else is in that refrigerator. Nothing. Don't put no milk and no shit in there, man. Don't do this.
So he got something to drink in there.
You might got some old eggnog from a few weeks ago.
Mm.
No, we are good now. And so now we bring that up to temperature and we let it sizzle a little bit. And we have all of the ingredients that are going in are in.
Andy Banks, bro. Too much.
What are some of the comments? I am curious to hear them.
I'm not sure if you want to know.
Oh, you don't want to know. No, you don't. Keep cooking.
They're better for the reading than the regurgitating. If you follow. I use that word for a specific reason. Wow. Sheesh.
You don't want to know what they talk about.
Mm-hmm. Well, they do not understand the flavor that is about to happen.
We're trying to figure it out too. I don't know how to say that name, but we trying to figure it out too. But I got an idea. It looks like he's making some very unique ramen noodles.
You pissed off Crimson though. I'll tell you that. Crimson's mad because you broke the pasta. I break the pasta.
What's wrong with breaking your pasta? I do that.
That's it's like an Italian thing. They don't break the pasta.
Oh, okay.
Well, one of the things it is you can keep the pastas, but the using the spaghettis instead of the ramen noodles, the spaghettis will be very, very long for the bowls. So it would not be the same. So we are not using the spaghettis as spaghettis, but in place of the ramens. So they are impersonating themselves by being shorter.
Man.
But if you do have ramen noodles, or you do have rice noodles, those are what the original, the classic recipes would use, because as this ramen or this pho, or whatever you want to call it, is a Asian inspired dish from over there, where they call it the ramen or the pho. And this is an Americanized take on it, with the various different ingredients, but with the similar flavors. But over here, you will not find any fish heads floating around.
Okay, I didn't know they called it pho.
Just the bodies.
I thought they called it pho.
So they
Pho, pho, fee, fum.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. It's called pho. I don't pronounce it pho. I pronounce it pho all the time. So it is what it is. But yes, I would have used vermicelli on this for sure. Reason being, it would be cooked already. Vermicelli takes like 45 seconds to cook. Just dunk it in hot boiling water. Boom. But
the thing is, you want this to simmer, because the simmering is where the flavors come together. So we don't want the spaghettis to be done, or to be done in a hurry. We just need them to the point where they are more bendy and more flexible, where they are almost done, but not quite. And then we will finish them in there.
I got a quick question from the chat. I.e. me. You're not having guests, are you?
I don't think so.
Oh,
unless I'm to get lucky from the live video here, and some young sexy thing says, "Hey chef, that pho, fo fee fum. I have a house you could blow down. Come on in."
She might really blow down your house.
Thank God. Only one person.
Any of that.
Only one person has to die eating this.
I'm not saying. Somebody's house is definitely getting
And so now let's do a little taste test to see how all of the broth is coming together.
Man, this might be a prison meal, man.
So what I can tell you is, I guarantee you,
that is delicious.
I guarantee you it's delicious.
And once it comes together, it will be beautiful, because it has a obvious a tint of a fishiness, but is not a overpowered fishiness, because there are so many other flavors in there. But it is a dish that will be reminiscent of the Far East and other places from over by there, with common ingredients that most people have in their pantries and or refrigerators, and maybe just a few different exotic spices that you are not used to, but you can find for a few bucks on the interwebs, or in a local ethnic store. Because I found the star of anise in a supermercado, and that is for the Hispanics, kids.
Oh, okay.
You know, sardines are strictly for your doomsday survival, cabinet, right?
But they are also delicious on crackers. They are good with potato chips.
You're not supposed to eat them.
Well, they are meant. You can use them for that, but that is not their only purpose. And so now we will drain the noodles, because they are not all the way done, but they are done enough that we will utilize them for our broth.
You know what, Crimson? My mother doesn't break her noodles. My aunt doesn't break her noodles. I break my noodles.
That's hilarious. You've offended the Italian. Italians everywhere are angry.
I was raised better. That's all I'm trying to say. I was raised.
Well, I understand that culturally and traditionally, the Italians do not break their pastas, but the pastas right now are being utilized for an Asian dish, and as you can see, the spaghettis that are still in the pot, they are about the length of the ramen noodles. So this is what the spaghettis are standing in for.
Andy Banks is a Mexican. He says he's offended too.
Say that again, please.
I'm sorry. Andy Banks says I'm Mexican and he offended me.
And so we just used no salt or no oil when we boiled the spaghettis, but now we will give it a little toss in the oils, as they are still not all the way done, but they are flexible and pliable. And so now we give these a toss so that they do not stick together. And now they are ready to be finished cooking in our broth.
Holy crap, man.
Those are tossed nicely there. So now
there are so many omens in that pot, I don't even know where to start. That's the
look
devil.
at the little fishy.
That's the devil. That's not a fish.
Mm. And if you are opposed to knowing that these sardines are in there, just mush them up. But the different layers, some were sautés with the vegetables, and those have their flavor with the vegetables. And then the others that were just in the broth have their own broth flavor.
Hey, Andy, pay no attention to that comment. That's not those comments ain't welcome here, man.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it. Andy knows what I'm talking about. Pay no attention to that. You don't need to respond to it, bro.
And then we mush up the little pieces of the fishies, so now you don't even know what they are. So all you can see in the broth are the celery, the carrots, a little bit of the onions, mushrooms, and the chicken. And then remember, you don't eat that. That's just for flavor. But everything else is just broth. And then we let that simmer. And then now that it is almost done, we will bring out a bowl. And so you know the amount of serving that you have per bowl. You put that in there. You put that in there. You want that about that many noodles. And then we put that right into there. And then we let that simmer in there. And then while that's in there, we open these. And then we put a few of the baby spinaches into there. And they will wilt directly.
This is really Vietnamese, isn't it?
It is. The Vietnamese, Asian, Filipino, all of those cultures over there. These are very flavors from that region.
That was.
And so now that is, let that simmer.
That was me, Rehab. That was Nomad. Not it. But hey, it's all good. It's all good, man.
Okay. Now that is all together, everything is done. And now, as that simmers and the leaves of the baby spinaches, they wilt. Just that reminds me that we have to prepare our add-ons right now over here. Because there. Now, are there any questions or comments?
And it's supposed to be like some bok choy or some shit.
Or went spinach instead of bok choy. I'm with you though, no man. Yeah, bok choy probably would have been the better. It's the more Asian selection if we're talking about a green leafy vegetable. You know what I mean? But whatever.
Patrick Higgins.
Well, it is, but the bok choy is not as available.
Fair.
Hey, Patrick Higgins says crushed peanuts, please.
I would have to agree with you, Patrick.
That's wild to me.
I'd have to agree.
All right, so now as that is prepared, if you cannot hear, I am peeling the egg for the hard-boiled eggs. Over here. There we go.
Wait a minute, man. Hold on.
So now we have a couple of eggs. Oh, and did you say the peanuts? So these will be the toppings as well.
Did you hard boil those eggs?
Right.
These eggs are hard boiled. Yes.
Okay.
They're supposed to soak in there for like hours.
They would it would be good soaked, but you can do it either way. It's just protein.
The eggs are usually customized to the bowl, to the individual, and then the juice that the broth that is in here will absorb into the egg, into the final product of the bowl, and then you top it with the peanuts. And so now we see that the
Andy, I had to check, brother. I had to check though, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to check.
And now we see our noodles that are our spaghettis, but they would be ramen noodles are done. So we can turn the heat off, and then now we can serve a bowl as everything is done. And so we will get a little scoop over here. No, I want to, I cannot reach that one, so I will use this one. So we get our pastas. And we will take that out. That is not edible. And then you can know that, get a few pieces of chicken. And then for anything that you miss, that you know that the greens are yours. So if you are preparing for more than one person, you know that these are yours. They can stay in there. That is not going to hurt anything. But just because.
Kid, you want to read that to him?
Wow, so I can mispronounce this thing? Chef Trip, do bibimbap next time for Kids and Nomad. They'll be shocked. Imagine I pronounce the hell out of that. I deserve a Barry Horowitz pat on the back for that pronunciation.
Now, say that one more time, please. Do a what?
A Barry Horowitz pat on the back. Sorry. Chef Trips, do bibimbap next time for Kids and Nomad. They'll be shocked.
Bibimbap. What is bibimbap?
It's Korean.
It was that fat lady from around the way you were saying?
Oh, that was her cousin.
Oh, okay.
It's very Korean from what Patrick said. It's Korean delicacy.
That might be a little difficult because time that you get into the delicacies, those are hard. But this is the star anise, so we take that out like we take the bay leaf out.
Quick question: What kind of flavor does that bring? Is it just totally unique that you couldn't explain it? But explain.
It is kind of the star anise. It is kind of sweet, and it really black licorice. You know how black licorice smells and kind of tastes? It's similar to that.
Oh, I don't want. That's
okay. And now it's similar but not the same. And so now that we have our bowl, we have our eggs, we have our green, we have our noodles, we will add some top with the chopped peanuts as requested. So now, yes.
If y'all get the chance to check out this bibimbap that Patrick Higgins is talking about, it looked almost identical to what you got in this bowl. Like it looked very similar, bro.
Wow.
Super simple. If you take a look, I'll have to show you a little bit later. But straight up though, I don't know, like barring the sardines, I'm in. It looks delicious.
All right, let's highlight.
And I can tell you that that it is delicious. You do not taste the sardines per se, but you do taste as like is there some kind of fish in here? It makes you ask that because we do have the sardines and we have the fish sauce and we have the oyster sauce as well. So it has no other choice but to have that flavor.
I will say this, man, as disturbed as I am watching this thing being made, I am truly disturbed watching this. No lie, but
and then this is the chicken.
The hot broth with all of the spices in it is truly almost hot toddy-ish as far as
that'll fix you up if you're talking about like you got sinuses.
Yeah, red pepper, all that good shit. Oh man.
Well, the sriracha, the red pepper, and the Frank's hot sauce.
If you got sinuses in this weather, y'all.
But this is very warm, very filling. Now you see how the chicken just came apart. Very nice and white and tender on the inside with the sear on the outside. But because it is in the broth, it is soft because it is wet. It is saturated. But it is still firm. It is not stringy. And it is a good bite. The wilted bok choy stand-in of the baby spinach is very right there. And then the other stand-in for the sardines of the anchovies are in there. And then there was another stand-in that we have here, but I don't remember offhand what it is right now. But as the egg goes in here, while you put it in the individual bowl, is because as the juice is absorbed into the yolk, the bowl will take on that yellow color. So as it's eating, this will dissolve more, and so you will have this color in your bowl. So you don't want that in your whole pot, because everybody does not want that, but we keep the egg into our individual bowls.
Chef, I got a good question for you. How long is it going to take you to consume this pot, or do you project that this pot might have to go to nature?
No, well, the thing is that there are, I believe there were 3 chicken breasts, there's not a lot to it. So it will go right through you. And so it is filling for the moment, and it will warm you up if you are cold, because it is very warm on the inside, and it will sweat you out when all the peppers kick in. That is not a bad sweat, but it will raise your body temperature a little bit and have you a little perspiration on the head, but it is not very filling. So you can eat multiple bowls and it will go fast.
You pound that bowl down and you'll realize that's gonna sit there for a day. Like this is the type of shit that I do all the time, minus a couple of things. So I'm not a mushroom guy, and True Pilgrim saying the same thing. I would duck the mushrooms. You won't catch me near sardines. That's just me. I'll eat every other fish for the most part, but sardines, you got me. But the rest of this dish is pretty much just a quick. You can bang this out. You know what I mean? You got stuff in your
half hour.
Yeah,
and
man.
You see that the carrots are fork tender, so there is no crunch. So all of the vegetables have soaked into the broth.
Yeah, Scrolls Negro Caribbean fusion. You should be down. You all about that Negro Caribbean fusion. That's a joke. But I mean, like, yeah, like this is the type of stuff that I bang out all the time. I'll be straight up. But like I say, I use vermicelli noodles because I just bless them at the back end of cooking the broth. Boom, drop them in 45 seconds. They're ready. Throw that into your broth, and you are eating. The other reason why there's 2 other reasons why I like the vermicelli, because it's low starch, not a lot of starch. You get more starch with spaghetti noodles. And and they're thin. Like that's you can put a whole bunch of them in the pot and away you go. But that's
Yes, that is a very good idea.
Yeah.
Because what Kez is describing, he is customizing the dish to his dietary requirements, to his taste requirements, and to the foods that he has available to him. So you substitute where you have to substitute. You leave out where you have to leave out. So if you just are so against the sardines or any other of the ingredients, just leave that ingredient out and then substitute it, or just leave it out altogether, because there is enough of a party that one monkey won't stop the circus.
Somebody might have found that offensive, but not this monkey.
All I can tell you is your very next potluck you have at your job, and you don't like your job, and you're aiming to get fired.
You hate everybody where you work.
You know what is very interesting is the broth has its own flavor, but when you take a taste, when it's in the egg yolk, that just adds a whole nother dimension.
Lord.
Because it has the egg yolky flavor with all of this other stuff, and it is delicious.
How about this, man? Let's bring this on home, man. Because,
before we do though, I just have to say the chat was awesome. The chat kept me going this whole thing through this whole segment. New folks in the chat, all y'all over at Keza Canuck, you guys are awesome. Big ups to Rahad and Geometric Unity and Andy Banks. Big up to all you guys, because you guys fucking killed me. I swear.
Man.
Kevs are killing me, man.
Patrick, as crazy as it sounds, I can see thinking of all the ingredients that he put in here. Just the broth now. Just the broth. You sift out all that other stuff that's in there. And just take that broth, and that broth can probably have some kind of quality to it with all the stuff in it. I'm just saying, man.
It is. That's what it is, though. No matter what he's created is a powerful broth that probably has mad flavor. Like I say, I would mix things up a little bit. I'm the type of guy who would just go to the grocery store and buy a frozen bag of California or Asian inspired vegetables, dump those guys in there, and we're off to the races with the rest of the stuff. But yeah, man, I do this, like, this is me on a weekend where there's a lot of shit in my refrigerator that I kind of want to get rid of. That's like early Saturday morning. I'll make a little soup and power that baby down.
Oh yeah, hey kids.
Put some shrimp in there.
Hey kids, all I know is
okay.
For all the people out there that's sick and tired of their fucking job, this is your cheat code to get out of it. You want to collect some unemployment for a little bit and just want to sit down? Here's your cheat code right here. Take this shit to your potluck dinner.
Yeah, if you want to get fired, this is a great way to do it. I have many better ways though. If feel free to inquire later on.
I might have to look you up.
Anybody knows how to get fired. Just messing around. All right.
Let's you do some producing here, man. You do some producing.
Okay, moving on. Chef, we're gonna bring you back on the stage. We'll bring you back
on the stage. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Well, what happens is if you work someplace that has the international flavor or people from other cultures, somebody might make this and it's just a stew. The same way you would make chili. It's just, what is this? This is chili. And it's like, well, what is this? This is fish stew. It's just different cultures have different flavors. And they utilize the ingredients and the spices that they have available. So this is something different, but it is delicious. And it will be beautiful if you try it. So don't be afraid of different flavors, or as Triple R would say, don't be afraid. So we will hope that the people in the No Maniacs in the chat try it for yourself. And for the Paul or whoever suggested the Korean dish, they are familiar with this type of the foods, and they can tell you that this is kind of an authentic dish for over there. And as the Red Baron said, it is kind of a fusion with the ghetto-fied Asians. So however you make it, it is good. It is medicinal. It is healthy. It is quick. It is flavorful, and it is something different to jazz up the same ingredients that you don't want to have all of the time. Now, before I get out of here, are there any other questions and/or comments from the Nomani X?
No, I think you've answered all the questions known that mankind will have to ask in that pot right there. You've answered them all. We now know the secret to life or death right here in this pot.
Or both. Yes, I agree. Both.
It is all in there.
We should just keep
and it is not, I will tell you this, that it is not hot. It is not spicy. For all of the red pepper, for the sriracha, for the red hot sauce, it is not hot like that. It is a little on your tongue, like a little hot sauce saucy on the back of the tongue, but it is not obtrusive, and you do not notice. And so the way that it is all, you allow it to simmer, that all of the flavors are complementary of each other. And so nothing is overpowering of each other. So you can taste the hot sauce, but not too much. You can taste a little bit of the fish, but not too much. You can taste the ginger, but not too much. You can taste the garlic, but not too much. And on and on. So give it a try and see how it turned out. And then please let me know in the comments.
All right, Chef. I'll tell you what. One or two things is going to happen. All of mankind will love you for this, or they will hate you. Are you prepared for the reaction?
Well, I'm always prepared for any of the smoke, but I'm always prepared for the loving.
All right.
So be sure you are subscribed to my channel. Now that the Bears season is over, congratulations to the Bears and to Ben Johnson and his first season as the head coach and all of the team. But now the line for the editing for the Sports Chicago Style family and umbrella, we can get more of my video recipes out. So yes, we still have the Shea Trips page at Sports Chicago Style that has all of the ingredients and the instructions for all of the video recipes that we had there on the channel at Sports Chicago Style. But now as I spread my wings and fly away to the place that I long for, kids, I have my own channel, which you subscribe to at Chef Trips. And I will have other recipes there going forward. So please do subscribe there, and then look forward to seeing us live together again the last Wednesday of every month on some extra sauce with a MF'er in the kitchen. And I am that MF'er, Chef Trips. So until next time, bye.
We love you, Chef, man. We appreciate you.
See you later, Chef. He's the best, isn't he?
Oh,
good
man.
Lord above me.
That was fun. That was actually fun.
That was good fun, man. I haven't had this kind of fun watching somebody else cook food my entire life.
Watch.
That just killed me. I had to put myself on mute. That one got me, man. Crimson, quit pasta watching, Crimson. That's classic. Oh snap! Take a minute. That's good fun, man. That was. Hey man.
True Pilgrim says, "Who are those sexy ladies?"
You don't know about Bertha now?
You can find them at any truck stop anywhere in the continental United States, brother. Anyway.
Oh, jeez.
You too can have Chef Trips, lady.
Wow. Damn.
What a damn ride that was, man.
That was crazy.
I wasn't ready for that.
I was a little ready. I thought he was just gonna, I thought he was just gonna whip up a stir fry, which would have also been dope. But this was a whole other thing. Hey, don't you be calling Bertha a lot lizard now. What's wrong with you? But
That's the one he really likes.
Oh man, yeah, that was great footage, and you only find shit like that on Sports Chicago Style, Kansas Canuck, and right here on the Nomad Network. Glad you guys tuned in. Glad you enjoyed the comments as well. Most of y'all are still in shock. I hope that the shock has died down a little bit. But between me, you, and the wall, I can, at Chef's ass kid, I guarantee you that I guarantee you that tastes delicious. And like that's all I can tell you. Guarantee it.